So let's take a look at the anvils I have here. This one, when I got this one, there was a big old chunk taken out of it. It's not the most pretty anvil, but I saw that that was an opportunity to put in a nice radius, as there are slight radius. There is a slight radius on the edges, but nothing I can really move the metal with. That's about a half-inch rad there on my post anvil right here. That is also, I have a half-inch rad here, quarter-inch, 1/8, and just I broke the edge here, so it's fairly sharp. I find this very versatile. I can do many things. In a little bit, we'll show it in action. I'll be moving some steel, and but just know that these edges are very important. On an anvil with a horn, that horn can move metal faster with a lighter hammer than on this flat with a heavy 6 or 8 pound hammer. It's just it's squeezing. That's just physics right there. As you can see, I have quite a few, not as many as some smiths, but I have lots of hammers that do different things, different weights, depending on the work I'm doing. If you walk in a little bit closer, I'll show you a few of them. These are the hammers I learned on. These are French style, square face, and the peen is a cross peen. You may have heard me, I often call it a fuller, and I know that that's wrong, but that's how my mind works. Hammer I've been using recently is I make a lot of my hammers out of old sledge heads and that, and this is a rounding hammer, similar to what a farrier would use. There's a gentleman by the name of Brian Brazil on YouTube. You can look up rounding hammer and see his videos. He uses them very well. He uses the entire the round parts, more of like he calls it a squashed ball, and you can use the edges, and it's just a very versatile hammer. A lot of smiths use it, and I find it works for me. And I have different weights. This is it's just under 3. It's 2 3/4 pound. I have a 2.2 pound hammer, and I have I think this is a 1.5. And depending on what I'm doing, I'm using different size hammers to move metal quicker or just lighter. I have there's ball peens as well. Each face does something different. This one would spread metal in all directions. A square face, depending on how you hit it, would move it in one direction. The peen, or the cross peen, which is on the back of these, or this is a double peen. It's right and left. This would move metal if you want to drag something out long, draw it out long, I should say. You can cut into it, and it moves in one direction without wasting the energy spreading the material. Lots of different tools. I made this one a while back. That is, it's kind of like a dog head, almost Japanese style. I used to use that for bringing my bevels out. I still do sometimes for drawing my bevels out further once I've established them. There's just lots of hammers for everything. These are some tools. This isn't considered a hammer. This is, I think this is called a top fuller, where you would rest it on the material and hit it with a hammer. There are other hammers or other top tools, like flatters, which is a big square flat, and that would smooth everything out. So having a lot of hammers gives you options. You always come up with a few that are your favorite, but don't be afraid to use other hammers. You come to learn the right tool for the job is more efficient.